All right, yes, Avery. Yep. Page 6 in your Voyages book. We are continuing on from yesterday. Yesterday we talked about subjects of sentences, that a noun can be a subject in a sentence. So what are nouns again? Lucas? Person, place, thing, or idea, and they can be subjects of sentences. When you are looking for the subject of a sentence, it will always be a noun. Always. Okay? There can be many nouns in a sentence. There can be lots of nouns in a sentence, but the subject will always be a noun. Okay? Now, what did we learn about subjects? Where do you find them? How do you find them? What helps you find a subject? Mary. Okay, it usually comes before the verb. What else? Lucas?
It usually comes at the beginning of a sentence.
Yep, it's usually at the beginning of the sentence in front of the verb. You guys could look at your notes that you took yesterday. That would help. Lucas?
Who or what is doing that?
Yeah, that would help you find it. If you ask who or what is doing the action, who or what is doing this verb, that helps you, and the subject is who or what is doing the verb. So if you ask who or what is doing the action, that will be your verb. Okay? I'm sorry, I said that wrong. That will be your subject. The verb is the action. So ask who or what is doing the action, that will give you your subject. Mary? Yep, it's the main word that the sentence is about. Okay? All right, I realized that I probably gave you the wrong page to do yesterday. You probably should have done the other side you probably should have done 8, which was the other side of 7. It was a little bit easier. It probably had some action in it, but that's okay. This still worked too. This kind of connects to what we're doing today. So today we're talking about nouns can be subject complements. Okay? And a subject complement, if we look, everybody look on your page 6, at the highlighted section on page 6, it says a subject complement renames the subject. It refers, oh, I have the wrong book. I do this all the time. That might even be the wrong page.
It's page 8.
Okay. I have the 7th grade book. I'm sorry. Okay, page 8. I'm sorry, page 8, not page 6, page 8 in your book. And if you look at the second highlighted section, it does say a noun used as a subject complement refers to the same person, place, thing, or idea as the subject. It renames the subject. So it doesn't, since we're talking about nouns, it doesn't describe the subject. It renames the subject. So if I use a really, really, really easy, simple sentence, if I said, Mrs. Sirik is our English teacher. Okay. I'm going to write it over here. If I use a really simple sentence and I say, Mrs. Sirik is our English teacher, what's the subject of this sentence? What is the subject of this sentence? Mia.
Mrs.
complement is going to be another noun in the sentence that's going to rename Mrs. Sirik. Another word for Mrs. Sirik. Aaron? Yeah, this is the same as that. That is your subject complement. It's a noun that is renaming the subject. Okay? Mrs. Sirik and teacher are the same things. Mrs. Sirik and teacher are the same thing. Okay? The same person. Lucas?
English is an adjective, right? So English.
Yep. Very good. Yep. English is an adjective. It's describing what kind of teacher. Very good. Okay. So, let me tell you let's go on to the next paragraph. It says a subject complement follows a linking verb, such as the verb be and its various forms. Am, is, are, was, were, and so on. In the next sentence, gem is the subject complement. So the Hope Diamond is a beautiful gem. Gem renames the Hope Diamond. They're the same thing. Gem is the subject complement. So let's take a couple of notes. A subject complement it renames the subject. Okay? A subject complement renames the subject of the sentence. We'll put that up here. Aiden, you have your notebook out? You have your Voyages book out? Okay, take your notebook out too. A subject complement. It renames the subject of the sentence. Okay? So, a couple of things to remember about a subject complement. It comes closer to the end of a sentence. Okay? It is found after the verb. What kind of a verb does it come after? Lucas? It comes after a linking verb. So linking verbs do not have action. But if you see verbs like is, are, was, were, has, have, had, those are some linking verbs. It will come after that kind of a verb. I'll come over there and write too, okay? And I have a formula for a linking verb too. Here's how, I have a formula for a subject complement. Here's how you find a subject complement. You find the subject of a sentence, then you find the verb, and you make sure it's a linking verb, and then you ask the question what, and that will equal your subject complement. Mrs. Sirik is what? Mrs. Sirik is teacher. Okay? So, over here. follows a linking verb.
Squiggles.
Linking verbs are verbs like am, is, are, was, were, has, have, had. There are more, but those are super common ones. And its formula is subject plus verb. Make sure it's a linking verb. Plus the question what equals your subject complement. Yeah? Would what? Here and there? Nope, those are not verbs. They are nouns. Here is a place, there is a place. Okay? Anybody have questions on this? Okay, everybody have the notes written down? We're going to do a little practice with it. So let's look at page 9. And let's look at exercise 2 on page 9. I'm going to turn so people can see you guys. And we are going to do the exercises out loud. So remember, even if you're not the person doing it out loud, you should be thinking, you should be going through the process and thinking, what would you do? And I would like you, it doesn't say you have to do this, but I would like it if you would read the sentence and you would go through the formula. And the reason that I like out loud, the reason that I like you to do that is because it kind of gets you in the habit of doing it so that you do it in your, when you're doing it for yourself, when you're doing your homework or on your test. So I'm going to do the first one on exercise 2. It says identify the subject complement in each sentence. So everybody look, page 9, exercise 2. Number 1, and it says the Hope Diamond is a steely blue stone. So I'm going to find the subject, which is Hope Diamond. Hello, ready for pictures? Okay.
Finally.
Wait.
Why is
This recording? I'm here.
Brady, Isaiah, Laura, Isaac, Natalie, and Madison. Is that everybody?
Okay.
Okay.
And then I didn't have mine taken, so should I come like...
Why are you recording that?
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Or you can go anytime. This is the last group.
This is the last group? Okay.
Everybody raise your hand to begin.
Can you wait till like...
Oh, you want
As they're kind of toward the end, could you, like, as we're close to the end of that, so I'll keep straight here.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so here we go. So, number 1, the Hope Diamond is a steely blue stone. The subject is Hope Diamond, and then I have to find the verb. The verb is. So I say Hope Diamond is what? I say Hope Diamond is stone, because I'm looking for the noun, okay? Not the description or the adjective, but the noun. So stone is the subject complement. You okay?
Yeah, I need a mask.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow.
You must have been snacking. Okay, number 2, we're just kind of going to go up and down, I feel like, the rows. So we're going to start with Cooper for number 2.
Just read it.
Exercise 2, read it and then tell us, go through the formula, subject, verb, subject, complement.
Wait.
Just like what I just did.
India is the location where the diamond was originally mined. And what do I do now?
The subject is what?
The subject is the diamond.
No.
The India.
India. What's the verb?
The verb is location.
No.
Where the diamond originally mined.
Well, no, it's this is actually a compound sentence, but the part you're on, India, the verb is. It's one of those linking verbs, is. So now how do you find the subject complement? Because that's what we're really looking for.
Look for it, so it would be.
No, there's a formula for it. That's why we found the subject and the verb. India is what?
Place where the diamond is mined.
Well, what does it say? What's the word in the sentence that it uses?
Location.
Location. So location is a subject complement. All right, Jax, you want to try number 3? Yep. The linking verb is was. So Jewel was what? So I totally can see why you say that, but now stolen is describing the noun that's following it. So Jewel was the I. So I is your subject complement, okay? Good job. Okay, number 4, Mia.
Jean Baptist Tavernier was its first noun owner. The subject is Jean Baptist Tavernier, and the subject complement is owner.
Okay, so you would say Jean Baptist Tavernier was what? Was owner. And owner is the subject complement. She was correct. All right, Matt, number 5.
The gem was later the possession of King George the Fourth.
The subject is,
King George.
no. The gem, the verb is, no. Was. Gem was what? Possession. So possession is your subject complement. All right, number 6, Aiden? Nope, not right now. So number 6, could you do number 6?
Many people were owners of the diamond throughout its history, and people.
People is the subject. What's the verb? Because you're looking for the
Owner.
subject complement. Owners is not the verb. What's the verb? You're looking for a linking verb, and I gave a list of them on the board, and it's one of those in there. Anybody want to help Aiden with the linking verb in this sentence? Aaron? Yeah. What's a linking verb?
Sorry, I didn't.
Ellen, do you know it? Were. Were is a linking verb. So people were. Now how do you find the subject complement, Aiden? What's the form? You said the subject, the linking verb. Now what do you ask? The formula's on the board. People were.
Owners.
Okay, yep. People were what? People were owners. So owners is the subject complement. All right, number 7, Mary. Yep. Very good. Number 8, Addie. So sometimes you can say who or what. Merchant named who. Harry Winston is a subject complement. Good. All right. Kennedy, number 9.
The bottom faucet is the surface that is the stone.
Yep, surface is the subject complement. Good. Number 10, Celine. Perfect. Museum is the subject complement. Number 11, Aaron.
The museum is now the home of Michael. Museum is the subject. This is the This is the subject.
Okay, let's think about it. Museum is what? What? Home. Home is the subject complement. All right, and number 12, Ellen.
In 2005, the stone was officially declared part of the stolen French blue crown jewel.
This is a hard one.
I think the subject is stone,
Yeah?
and the linking verb is was.
Yeah?
And I think the subject complement is jewel.
No, this is what's hard. Stone was, and actually it's declared, was declared what?
French blue.
Nope, it's gonna be before that. It was declared what?
Stolen.
Nope. So all the words that you just said are part of a prepositional phrase, so it can't be in any of that. It's gotta be before the of.
Wait, is it
Stone was declared what?
hard?
Part. Part is your subject complement. Okay, does anybody have questions on how to find a subject complement? Okay, so now your homework is going to go back onto page 9, and in the first part, 1 through 10, now you're going to find the subject complement.
But that's due on Monday.
You already found the subject. Now you're going to find the subject complement. And it says there that you have to underline the subject complement twice. And then also do 11 through 20. Okay? Where you're finding the subject and the subject complement. So do the rest of page 9. Do Monday. Okay?
Yeah, Monday.
So basically, finish it, do Monday. Okay? And then, for now, I'm going to have you put that away. We have 10 minutes left. We're going to watch a little video. We're going to do some reading.
Yay, video. Who's sick today? Maddie.
I'm good, Emily. No, Emily isn't sick. She's at health. Florida.
All right.
Yes.
Nope, not yet.